everybody. I hope you guys are all doing well. Welcome to my channel. For those of you guys that are new here, welcome. And for those of you guys returning, welcome back. We are going to be taking a look at what the mermaids want to say to you right now. This is for whoever out there is listening. Thank you for your support. If you enjoy this reading, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further updates. Make sure you take a look at all the other card readings that are up. And if you want to book a private session with me, all of my information is linked in the bio below. What do the mermaids want to say to the collective right now? Oh, I like this. Whoa. The mermaids. So we got sacrifice. I want to start with this card. All these other cards are nice, but I got sacrifice. And this feels light and shadow energy. All right. So it says, there are those worth making. There are those that will destroy you. So this feels like there are those in your life that are worth the sacrifice, that are worth the love, if that makes any sense to you, right? And then there are those that are not worth it, that will destroy you, right? Narcissistic, manipulative, evil people that are not always for you, okay? So what are you willing to sacrifice for some? Your mental, spiritual, emotional, physical well-being, right? I think I covered everything. Okay, right? You know, what are you willing to sacrifice, okay? And then we have telepathy. Non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. This is your gift, right? You are telepathically able to pick up on other people's energies. You're able to pick up on their voices. You're able to pick up on their emotions. All of that's the frequencies, okay? So trust what you're getting. So if you are hearing people talking about you and you're hearing conversations that you're not even privy to, trust that. It used to freak me out many years ago. Like, I had this gift for a very long time, and it's very crazy the way that it comes in. I will hear conversations with people that are having a conversation about me, and I'll actually, maybe a week or two later, will get the people's faces, and I'll actually ignore it like I'm just, that can't be right, that can't be true, right? And then it will come out that these people actually were talking about me. Whether it's good or bad, they were actually talking about me, okay? And so there are things that I'll say even to my brother, and it'll freak him out. And I'll say things that I'll hear, and I'll say it out loud. And he'll be like, Dendra, I didn't say that out loud. And I'm like, yeah, you did. Okay, so trust what you're getting, especially if it's Spirit's guidance telling you who to trust and who not to trust, okay? Be very discerning right now, all right? For others of you guys, you have a telepathic connection with somebody, right? You may have, you know, because we do have two people here, all right? All right, and we kind of got in that heart shape. So you may have a telepathic communication with somebody out there in the world that is far, far, far away, okay? Divination, prophecy, fate, destiny, future outcome. You are very, very gifted, okay? This is about your gifts. This is about your divination, all right? This is about your prophetic ways of communicating with spirit and communicating with others, all right? And so you have a great destiny, all right? You know, you're meant to be a seer, a tarot reader, you know, maybe in the esoteric realm, okay, delving into that, right? Because we have all of these gifts. So for some, this could be you having to sacrifice your 3D world for your 5D world, okay? Right? This 5D world may be where Spirit is saying this is for you, all right? This is the benefit for you, okay? I like this. All right, let's go ahead and go in a little bit deeper. What else do the mermaids want you to know? Magician. At the center of your reading, the Magician. Queen of Swords. Wow. This came out together. Wow. Oh, my tummy. Nine of Swords, anxiety, Knight of Wands, moving through it, the moon. Shadows coming up, okay, for you guys. And that's that shadow energy here that I was picking up on, right? But this is not so much as yours. This is other people. Like I said, this is a reminder that you have people that are in your camp that are not for you. They're not for you, okay? You have somebody in your camp that's not for you. This reminds me of the reading that I just did, the channeled message. So this can resonate with you as well. And this can just be more of a validation. What is ending is the gossip, right? The Ten of Swords is a painful ending. It's a painful mental ending with that anxiety, the anxiousness, being up at night, being stressed out, right? This can be an ending in relationships with people. This could be an ending with a relationship with your thought process. Either way, with the Page of Swords, and this particular Page of Swords is all about gossip. All right. People that are not for you. Okay. People that are in your camp, like it says here. Okay. You have people that are worth sacrificing for, and you have people that will destroy you. All right. And that is coming to an end. Those people that are meant to destroy you, those people that have been to hold you back, those people that are gossiping about you, that are in competition with you, that are not really for you, that is ending. And it may be a painful process. It could be a relationship that you're in. Okay. It could be a friendship, a long-term friendship that you had. It could be a family situation that you're ending. But what is coming is more celebration, reunions, healthy relationships for you. You got the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. And I love this energy, because what this is telling me is that you're standing more balanced in your mental state, and you're embodying your boss energy. Whether you're masculine or feminine, you're representing boss, right? Magnetism, okay? I can't always say that right, but you're very magnetic at this time. You're in your manifestation flow. All right. You are really working with spirit. You understand all the tools. You have all the tools at your disposal. You understand how to use them. You understand what you need to do with them. Okay. For some, there could be a person that is coming back in. All right. Friendships. No. For some that I talked about, that telepathic connection, right? That there may be somebody that you're connecting with. There could be a reunion coming in, and there could have been gossip around this, or there could have been concern around gossip, or there could have been a concern around, coming forward. Because, hey, if you're spiritual, right, and somebody's coming forward and, that's not somebody's usually cup of tea, they may have a lot of friends that are like, this person's not for you, and it's really not the case scenario, right? It's like, okay, no, this person is for me. So you or another person could be releasing the thought process with gossiping, or people not really understanding this particular type of special connection, right? However, for the majority of you guys that are here, this is, to me, is like boss. It's like, I'm really, her sword is down. The Queen of Swords comes in different ways, right? Her sword is down, either it's being yielded, as in I'm getting ready to strike, or it's down, as in I am very balanced in my mental state, right? You have the shark energy here. So there's the shark, okay? There is the person I feel that is circling you in your life that is not for you. Somebody deceptive, somebody that's not for you, somebody that is. But you are ending that, okay? You're going to be ending that situation. However that looks, it could be very painful. You could be in fear, right? But you're going to be ending that situation. The Queen of Wands is all about passion. It's magnetism. It's moving through. The seahorse energy could be significant for some of you guys, right? I just love the seahorses. Aren't they so cute? Okay, let's stop, Dendra. All right, let's go ahead and go in a little bit and clarify some of these energies. Oh, I like it. Oh, Oh, okay. Magician. Ace of Swords, I love it. Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah, nice. And Two of Swords and Queen of Swords. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. You're going to be working with other people, okay? You could be working with your spirit team, but you'll be working with people that, again, are more aligned with you. I feel more magic coming from you. You're very magical. And I feel like this could be, again, sacrificing something in the 3D world, relationships, whatever, to something that's in the 5D. Right? There's something that and again, there's a telepathic connection. There is divination, right? There's source energy guiding you, okay? And you have the Hierophant here. There definitely is energy from the divine that is guiding you, right? That is giving you the clarity, that's giving you the resilience, giving you the strength to, move away from things that are emotionally draining, not serving of you, that have been depleting your emotions, okay? Yeah. Friends, gossip, relationships, how you feel, the job that you're in, the home that you're in, whatever it is, you've been emotionally unfulfilled. Okay. And so, the Queen of Wands is, look at this, Wheel of Fortune and the full energy. This is a new beginning, right? Boss energy, fire energy, passion energy, creativity, magneticism, being the star, right? Stepping out. The Fool is about a new beginning, taking the leap of faith, allowing, spirit to guide you. And the Wheel of Fortune is, this is a fated event. It's destiny for some of you guys. All right. And, for some of you guys, the Nine of Cups is here. There's that reunion energy, a love offer coming back, somebody that has deep feelings, dating, romance coming back in, right? Things may have been a little bit lackluster in your life and you got a knight coming in. Okay. Somebody very intuitive, somebody could be younger than you. All right, there could be a little bit of an age difference here, right? Because you are coming in as a queen, and there's a knight here. But there is somebody who has deep feelings. And for somebody, this is a reunion, that telepathic connection, all right? You guys have a telepathic connection with somebody here, all right? That does have deep romantic feelings for you. And for some, this is bringing in that reunion energy, a coming back, a connection. And I stopped myself because I had not pulled on this. And I didn't want to go forward and say that this is what it was because I said, I'm not going to go there. So you heard me kind of retract. And I was like, I got to pull on that because I'm not sure if what I'm picking up here is that reunion energy, friendships, more aligned situations. And that Nine of Cups can be that, right? You have the Ace of Swords. I like this because clarity is definitely coming in. A new way of thinking, breaking yourself of restrictions, breaking yourself away. And this is divinely guided for you, you guys, all right? With that Queen of Swords energy, it's like you're very sure of the decision that you're going to make. You've thought about it. You've thought it through, right? And you are all about this new beginning. And for some, there's a new beginning, okay, with the Knight. With somebody romantic, a romantic partnership. Some of you guys may be in telepathic communication with this person. Some of you guys may begin telepathic communication with this person, and that may be how you know that this person is coming in for you, okay? Trust in Spirit's guidance, you guys, about what's coming in. All right, let's put some oracles to close out your reading. Actually, I'm going to put a little bit more. Anything else? The collective to know. Three of Cups again. Yeah. Three of Cups again. I asked for something. Is there anything else you want to know? You got the Three of Cups again. Okay. So there definitely is reunion energy for some. Okay. More aligned connections, team effort, people coming in that are emotionally evolved. All right. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Independency is here. The Nine of Pentacles is abundant. Your treasure chest is here. You've worked hard for what it is that you're desiring. Some of you guys could be moving away from being single and moving into a relationship, okay? This could be coming in for some of you guys that is divinely orchestrated, divinely guided, all right? So you may be pulled off of the single mode. A knight may come in and be like, boom, I want you. I'm not waiting. So that for some could be coming in, moving away from the independency into more of a singlehood, more into relationship relationship. For some of you guys, you may be breaking away from those toxic relationships, standing more on your own, depending more on yourself, loving more of yourself, seeing your worth, right? This new beginning, however it's looking, could be moving you into relationships and unionship. And for others, it could be moving you into a more independent state where you're more discerning, okay? You're valuing more of your energy, and that's going to align you with other people. We have the Chariot coming out, which is about movement, it's action, okay? Mind over matter. But most importantly, this is about taking action. It's about movement. And that High Priestess energy, really trust your intuition. The mermaids want you to trust your intuition, okay? Trust your knowledge, trust your wisdom, trust what you're getting from spirit. Be very discerning. And for a lot of you guys, hold back. Do not share. Okay, your moves, this is about moving in the shadows. This is that moving in the shadows energy, all right? So, your mermaids want you to move in the shadows, not share everything. Not everybody needs to know your business. Not everybody is on your team, all right? You guys are picking up on other people's feelings, their emotions, their thoughts. Trust that, okay? Spirit is trying to align you with love or people that are more aligned with you and moving you away from people that are trying to destroy you, that are trying to dim your light. All right, we have feelings. Trust your feelings, trust your emotions, okay? All right, trust where you're being guided and led right now. There you go, inner knowing, okay? So again, trust your feelings, trust your inner knowing, trust your wisdom, right? The mermaids are saying for you to trust right now. Trust in the divine, trust in spirit, trust what you are getting. You have telepathic abilities. You do hear conversations. You do hear people's thoughts and feelings. Trust it, okay? This is your divine gift, and you are the light. Trust in the light that's coming. But you are the lighthouse. So you could be going through things. You could be letting things go. It could be a little bit scary, but you are the illuminator. You're the leader. Okay. So trust in the light that shines within because it's yours. All right. We have recognition at the bottom. And whenever I see recognition, I feel like that's a soul recognition. Okay. Somebody coming in that recognize your soul. All right. So just affirmation cards. Okay, you're guided to dance. Take inspiration from the moonlight dancing on the surface of the sea. Okay, so dance, let go, be loose. Ambition, set your sights beyond the horizon. That's that Queen of Wands energy. You already are. You're moving into new beginnings, the full energy. This is setting your sights on new horizons, right? Okay. So you're moving into more of an abundant state, more of a flow state, more of an aligned state. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it to yourself? Okay. So I'm going to say that you don't need to be generous with everybody. All right. I think you've already been too generous. And I feel like this is representing, again, your resources, right? What do you want to sacrifice? Who do you want to sacrifice? What is the sacrifice here, right? Especially if you are being pulled from people or toxicities or situations that, again, that are not for you. Okay. We have rescue. Help others in need or ask for assistance when you need it. Okay. Don't drown. Don't allow yourself to be drowning, okay? Things could be, again, hard, but again, there's a painful ending, okay? And you are going to move out of that into more of an abundant state. Turbulence. The mind is murky in rough waters, okay? So when we're in murkiness, it's because we're not trusting in divine guidance, right? When everything is a little bit murky and clear, it's because we're not trusting in where God is leading us, right? And so God is coming in, okay, and guiding you to the shoreline for a new beginning. Choose wisely. Last card. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net, okay? You don't have to keep anything or everyone in your net. All right, that's all I have for you guys. Again, if you guys like the reading, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you guys would like to be entered into the giveaway, I am going to be pulling winners from the giveaway December 15th for anybody that comments in the feed. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day. Trust the process and trust the journey. And I'll see you next time.